Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have M-Bar Peas with 1,508 rating versus Royalty for Junzi with 915 ratings. So this is going to be another high rated DB video. We're going to see Royalty for Junzi go first, 40 versus 41. Opening hands, we have Branded Retribution, Chimera Fusion, Branded Opening, Ad Lib, and Super Poly. They have Ash Blossom, Subtraction, Imperm, Silent Mining, and Imperm. So they have 3 hand traps plus Engine, and then they have Super Poly as a going second card. They're going to activate Silent Mining, discard Imperm, go search, and then go grab out Circular from the decks in the hand. And then activate Circular, go dump. So that's going to dump Sigma, special summon, and then activate Sigma effect, summon itself out. And then Circular effect to go search. So that's going to search out the Super Factorial. Yep. Okay. Overlay, summon out the Albert, and then Albert effect to detach and go search. They said that's fine. So that's going to search out Mathmech Diameter. And then normal summon out Diameter, Diameter effect, summon back out from the graveyard. Okay, use those, go up in the Splash Mage effect, summon back out from the graveyard. They're just going to go up in the Heat Soul. Doesn't go for the Link Decoder or anything like that to give them an extra body when they link off. But Heat Soul, pay 1,000 to draw, draws into Equation, set, pass. Oh, so it doesn't play any of that extra stuff. Doesn't try to go up in the Link Decoder, into Transcode, maybe into the Firewall Terahertz, then maybe make Heat Soul underneath of it. Doesn't try doing any of that, just decides to go for this, which obviously is not as good of an end board. They draw a Mirror Sword Knight. Okay, they said draw phase, activate Heat Soul, pay 1,000 to draw, draws into a Fire Kaiju. Normal summon out the Sword Knight, and then activate Opening, and then they chain the Sword Knight. They're going to chain Ash. That's a really good Ash spot. Yep, shut that card down. And then Opening will now discard Retribution, summon out Alibur, activate Alibur effect, chain Imperm there. They said okay. Yeah, they can't do anything. Chimera Fusion can't be used there because you have to use a Beast or a Fiend. They're going to activate Super Factorial, and then summon back out. And then they're going to try to rip from the hand. So summon, effect, detach 2, chain Super Poly. Sure, you can make Garua. But don't they just send Alibur, Chimera Fusion? And then now you have to like crash to try to hope to draw one. And then that draws into Branded Fusion. Okay. Branded Fusion, dump Fallen of Albaz, Lubellion, summon out Albion. Albion effect to go banish. Wow, what a draw. Banish, bring out Mirror Jade, tribute Albion, bring out Lubellion, Lubellion effect to bring out Branded Lost, and then we're going to go end phase, Mirror Jade, dump Rinbrum, banish, and then Albion to set Branded in red. So now we have Branded in red, Ad Lib, Lost to go search. We have Rinbrum in the graveyard. We don't currently have a Fallen of Albaz anywhere in the graveyard though. That's fine. Pass, I draw Parallel Exceed. Activate Equation, summon back out the Diameter. Okay, that's fine. And then they're going to go Sigma effect to summon itself out. And now on that summon, they're probably going to activate the Branded in red, add back Ad Lib, and then go up into a Guardian Chimera, new Chain Link, Guardian Chimera, Ad Lib, and Lost. So we're going to summon, search Mercarrier, draw Opening, pop both their cards, and then they're going to Kaiju over the Mirror Jade. We can't use its graveyard effect because it wasn't summoned properly. Subtraction on the Kaiju, link off, go open the Lingaribo, Parallel effect to summon, and then activate Parallel effect to summon. And then that's going to bring out Parallel, so that should just be game. This I can't use it, proceed. Yep, because they asked to read Mercarrier, go up in the Splash Mage effect, summon back out, and then use those to go in the Update Jammer. They said you misplayed so hard. Proceed. Oh. I don't know. I mean, they can't go in the transcode because they summoned a Kaiju to your field. So they're going to go up in the access code, activate the effects, gain 2000 attack and can attack twice, effect, pop Guardian Chimera, banish opening, protect, it doesn't matter, we'll chain again. Oh, that's true. They do just have Aluber in the grave. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So you go for XYZ, Aluber, add diameter, normal, you have 3 bodies for access code, plus negate on field, now you lose. Yeah, I guess that checks out. So what, they have Lingeribo, 2 level 4s, and then they're supposed to go in the Albert search diameter. What, diameter? I don't get how that works though. Diameter summon back, and then what, you overlay into the 3rd Albert, which just isn't in their extra deck. And then you have 2 bodies next to it, not 3. Unless if I'm just missing something, but okay, sure. Yeah, they definitely just lose that game now. Moving on to the next game, we are going to go ahead and see Mathmech go first. We got Sword Knight, Branded White, Branded Fusion, Lebellion, Cornfield. They have Magma, Small World, Subtraction, Bell, and Imperm. So activate Small World. Small World goes Subtraction, Parallel, and the Circular. So, just have Circular plus a bunch of non-engine. Dump Sigma, Special Summon Sigma, Special Summon out. Circular effect, grab out Superfactorial, overlay those, go up into Albert, and then activate the effect. So detach, search out diameter, normal diameter, effect summon back from the graveyard, then they're just going to go Splash Mage effects, summon, go in the Heat Soul. I don't get the point of this line. What's the point of even going for the Splash Mage? We draw on the Ash Blossom, then set 2 pass. They draw opening, draw phase, activate Heat Soul, pay 1,000 to draw, and then that draws into equations. So we have Imperm, Superfactorial, Magma, Bell, Ash. I mean, the Ash is really strong. Activate opening, discard, go special, and then obviously like Superfactorial is just like a really broken card. They're going to bring out Aluber, effect, chain Imperm onto that, trying to stop them from getting access to stuff like Branded Fusion. Normal, summon out the Sword Knight effect, and then they said to special summon, chain Ash Blossom. On resolution, activate Superfactorial, so this is going to rip the Aluber off field, a card from their hand, and then have a negate set up. So they're down to 1 card essentially. Yep, and they're just going to admit defeat there, because they only have Branded Fusion live, and if they activate it, they're going to negate it, and then Branded White's dead. So moving on to game 3, we have Gazelle, Cornfield, Magma, Branded Fusion, Cornfield. They have Harpies, Nib, Ash, Sigma, and Signet Mining. So Branded Fusion, chain Ash Blossom. They said 3/3, buy it away. Activate Cornfield, go search out Sword Knight, summon Sword Knight. The Nib in the opponent's hand probably just isn't going to do anything. I highly doubt it. Go for Big Winged effect, grab Chimera Fusion, spring into Kit. Well, I don't want to say highly doubt it. Like, it definitely could come up, because we're going to get the 4 summons just off of our Sword Knight. So, effects, summon out the Sword Knight, King effect to rip during the end phase, go search for Sword Knight, Chimera Fusion effect, add itself back to hand, set, end phase rip. So that's 4 summons. We rip the Nib during the end phase, unfortunate. We play around it, and then we hit it. So it would have been a lot nicer if we could have maybe, hit that Harpy's Feather Duster. The card's going to hurt us a lot more. Draw phase here, activate Mirror Sword Knight, go summon out the Big Winged, go search Chimera Fusion. Doesn't search out Gazelle, only plays 1 of it. Plays 1 Gazelle, 1 Spring into Kit. Activate Harpies, chain Chimera Fusion. And then we are going to go into Chimera the Illusionist Beast. Signet Mining, discard Sigma. Go search Circular. Okay. They do have Bell for Arbistial. Circular, dump diameter, special, Sigma effect, chain Magma, chain Bell. Shut that down. But we do have a monster negate. but it's not a monster negate and destroy. So they're going to go circular effect, okay. Grab out equation, and then activate equation, summon out. They know if they go for Albert, it gets negated. So now they're going to go for Albert, but with the diameter negate. Oh, that is tough. With the diameter negate, because they discarded it earlier. Effect, detach, go search out for diameter, summon diameter, effect. Hey, at least they took notes from earlier. Then banish Sword Knight, and they said think if they want to negate that. They're gonna chain the Albert to negate that. Okay, so bring out diameter from the graveyard, and then link off up in the Splash Mage effect, bring back. They don't have Albert in the grave, they don't have opening in the grave, so bring out Sigma. So you don't need to think that much. You just don't OTK here. Why not? See, I don't see why we don't OTK here. Right? Am I dumb? So an access code, update Chimera effect, access code effect, getting attack, effect, pop, battle phase. Oh, true. I keep forgetting about some of the most obvious stuff, like that's engraved. It's crazy because that exact thing came up for me yesterday when I was trying to OTK this deck. I just couldn't because they had this to summon a body at any point. And also, what else did I have? I had, I forget, but it could wipe their bodies off field. And I was like, it just doesn't matter because they're just going to chain King and then they're still going to drop Chimera on me and I can't stop it. But yeah, they get to banish and summon back out. And then attack, but it won't be destroyed by battle. And then it's also going to negate it now. Yeah, like they messed up by attacking it even. They're supposed to just banish and pop it. But then, you know, they know that they lose. They lose to just one Springen's kit, to be honest there. That's just going to summon Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade just beats them. And seeing how long the match was, it was about 30 minutes long. Yeah, definitely some mistakes there. Like going all out when they had Chimera the King. That obviously just isn't going to work. You can't just access code go for game like that in that spot. So you would have had to find a different route, which I don't even know what you do. Because, like, you're not going for game. Yeah, you can only use each effective diameter once per turn. So you can't, like, try to set up another diameter negate and try to do that. But alright, so that's going to be it for the match. And with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.